Meanwhile, the wait for Friday Night Lights is almost over. We're now less than 48 hours away from kicking off the high school football season. A lot of good matchups to look forward to in week one, but none better than Bishop Dwenger's rematch with the Wayne Generals. It'll be our game of the week in the locker room, and our Peter Hood has more on this big-time matchup.
Justin, what better way to open the high school football season than with a showdown in the SAC? Of course, these guys are the defending 4A state champions. Everyone's going to want to beat Bishop Dwenger this year, but perhaps no one has more motivation to do so than the Wayne Generals. Wayne lost a total of 3 times last season. 2 of those losses came at the hands of the Saints, including that 1-point setback in the sectional championship game. With that in mind, these Golden Domers know they're going to have their hands full in this week 1 contest.
We're just going to come out, get pumped because, they're coming after us. So we're just going to come ready to play, do what we do, and play Bishop Dwenger football.
They're going to want to beat us. Everyone wants to beat us. We just can't let it happen. We're going to have to play with our heads. We're going to keep our minds sharp and just play hard-nosed football like we always do here.
Certainly the challenge is for us to not come into this game, quote-unquote, hungover, right? Passive, letting the game, kind of develop. We got to go in there with the right mindset. We got to go in there with the mindset of Bishop Dwenger football. It's a new season. It's the first game. It's in a sense the only game these guys are guaranteed.
We expecting them to come hard. They're gonna come with it just because they don't want to lose. But here it is. We're not gonna back down either because we come more prepared this time. So we're just gonna see where it goes.
We got to bring it. Just bring it. They have a great defense. I know that. So the O-line have to have a big game in order for us to win.
This is a hump that we got to get over. I thought last year we got over some humps that were hunting us in the past, and this is one that's hunting us right now. There is motivation from last year, of course, and being an in-state or in-town rival. And in the SAC, everything's a good test. Everybody's a good test. It's not just Dwenger. You got Snyder, Homestead, Southside. Everybody's a good test. So, like I said, we're just going to go out and play football the way we know how and let things fall where they can.
Of course, the Saints have this brand new stadium they're excited to open, but it's going to have to wait one more week. Friday's game will be played down on Winchester Road at Wayne Stadium. Kickoff set for 7 p.m. Of course, we'll have highlights from that game and plenty more coming up for you on Friday night in the locker room.
Thanks so much, Pete. And speaking of games you'll see in the locker room on Friday night, we'll be at all 5 SAC games, including the debut of that beautiful new turf at Spooler Stadium with Northrop hosting Homestead. Outside of the Summit Athletic Conference, interesting matchup with Angola. They're paying DeKalb a visit, a rivalry renewed in Albion, and a Busco-Whitco showdown in Turtletown. Again, we'll have all that and more for you on Friday night.